Steam, a house of millions and millions of games. Some are priced at $50, offering a nightmare for gamers and their hard-earned pennies. Fear not, as Steam also provides many free games, making it the ultimate savior for broke gamers. After watching The Love Island for hours, I've scanned the top 10 free Steam games. So sit back and enjoy the gameplay. Have you ever thought about having a fight with your buddies right in the middle of an IKEA store? Well, I present to you Royale. This game boldly claims to be a battle royal inside a wacky furniture store where everything is a weapon, and I gotta admit, they are not lying. This game is an absolute mess in the greatest of ways because I could simply throw a three-piece sofa like I'm throwing a football down the field. So get ready to have a blast fighting it out in a furniture store and see who's the champion of the shopping spree. Next, we have Deathly Stillness, a third-person zombie shooter. This game got stunning visuals that could make it number 1, but hold your zombie horses. There's a catch. There's a need for more guns, for pew-pew action, and a story that grabs you tighter than a zombie's grip, all of which are missing. Oh, and just when you're getting into the groove, poof, the fun's over in like 30 minutes. Now, here's the twist. This game isn't cooked up by a whole army of developers. It's a one-person magic show. Hats off, right? Still, it boils down to being a straightforward third-person shooter where your main objective is to take down zombies in various settings. And that's the crux of it. Sector's Edge. This game has huge potential if unleashed upon a wider audience. The gunplay is rock solid, offering satisfying battles that won't require a NASA computer to play. The developers are actively improving and engaging with their community. One of the standout features of this game is its Minecraft-inspired mechanics, which adds a strategic element that sets the game apart. In conclusion, Sector's Edge is a free, fun game with a unique feel, and as long as you can avoid the overly competitive players, you're in for a great time. Will Delev manages to secure a spot on the list, and the credit largely goes to its favorable reviews. People are really into this game. It's not hard to see why, but here's the twist. It's also kinda addictive and brimming with so much stuff that you could be in for a gaming marathon lasting longer than an endless summer day. Some of you might even be guilty of that, shame on you. But when it comes to free survivor games, Will to Live takes the cake. Yeah, there are a few crashes and bugs, but come on, who's perfect? Overall, it's a pretty rad game that channels some serious Stalker vibes. Need a survival fix that'll hook you like Candy Crush? This is the jackpot, my friend. Oh, and the graphics, not too shabby. The weapons shine, and you can even pimp them up with customizations and paint jobs. Ready for a wild ride with Angerfoot, the FPS game that's about to blow your socks off. It's like Hotline Miami on steroids, with a dash of chaos and a sprinkle of frenzy. Picture this: you kick, shoot, and explode anything that dares cross your path. And let's not forget the eye-catching maps that pop with bright and vibrant colors, accompanied by enemies and weapons so detailed you'll wonder if they've got a secret life of their own. But wait, there's more! The icing on the cake is the thumping, bassy music that pumps through your ears, urging you to sprint through the course like a caffeinated cheetah on roller skates. Get ready to laugh, sweat, and have a blast with Angerfoot. Deceit is an ultimate trust and friendship boot camp set in a 3D world that tests your trust and friendship. Yeah, it's that intense. Picture this. You wake up in a totally weird place, with 5 other players hanging around, and some of them are hit with a seriously nasty virus. Now, here's where it gets real. You gotta decide whether to work together to escape or eliminate your friends. And guess what? The rules are as easy as crushing candy on your phone, immersing you in a world of strategy and deception. Deceit is an excellent choice for group play. And trust me, it's way better than being stuck doing homework. Crossout is an online vehicular combat game where you can unleash your inner mad scientist and build your own death machine. With over 300 different parts to choose from, you can create anything from a lumbering tank to a sleek speedster. And once you've built your masterpiece, it's time to take it out for a spin in PvP battles. Just be careful not to blow yourself up in the process. The concept of Crossout is so unique, and the customization options are so extensive you could spend hours just building your battle machine. But be warned, the gameplay can get a little repetitive after a while, and if you're not careful, you'll end up spending more money on the game than you'd like. Despite its flaws, Crossout is still a lot of fun. There's nothing quite like the feeling of building your own death car. Just be prepared to lose a few matches along the way. I was gonna recommend BattleBit Remastered, but it's not free. Bummer, right? But hey, meet Polygon, the free superhero in the gaming realm. It's not as realistic as BattleBit Remastered, but it's still a lot of fun. The graphics are simple but colorful, the sound effects are satisfying, and the gameplay is smooth and responsive. Sure, you might not end up the LeBron James of esports, but that's totally cool. Polygon is a great way to kill some time. Unturned is by far the best and most popular game on this list. It's a masterpiece even though the graphics aren't insanely beautiful. Released back in 2017, Unturned is the perfect example of a free survival game. It's all about foraging resources, also being a farmer, hunter, fisherman, and all-around survival superhero. The game has tons of different weapons and ways to play it. It's like having a whole pizza buffet with extra toppings, because variety is the spice of zombie-smashing life. There are a ton of different worlds to explore, from Germany to Hawaii. Unturned also has almost 500,000 reviews on Steam, so it's definitely one of the best games out there. My favorite thing is that this game was pretty much made for modding, so it's essentially limitless. I've seen a pretty disappointing amount of people with over 1,000 hours in Unturned, which is quite worrying, but that shows you how much people love the game. But hey, when a game's this addictive, who needs sleep, right? Operation Harsh Doorstop. It is a military first-person shooter developed by a YouTuber, BlueDrake42. It has no microtransactions and is an open modding platform. The gameplay is good, the mods are cool, the sound is exceptional, and the community is tight. Additionally, the game is super easy to run, as all you need is an i3 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 760. This makes it perfect for low-spec gamers. But be warned, if you're playing as the enemy, don't get too attached to your tanks. So boys, that's it for today. Hope you have enjoyed it so far. Take care. Bye.